Hello and welcome, everybody. This is day 5 of our 2024-25 NFL season predictions. Today we're going through the AFC East. And we're going to start off here with the bottom right away. We're going to go with the New England Patriots. I don't think this is any surprise to anyone, or it shouldn't be. I have them in last place. They got a bye week here at week 14. So it's going to be tough sledding early on, and at this point, we don't know exactly who the starting QB is. It might be Drake May. I think it would be probably best to let him sit for a little, but we'll see. Going into the games here, I have them losing their first 6 games here to the Bengals, Seahawks, Jets, 49ers, Dolphins, Texans. That's a really, really tough slate of games to start out your season, especially if you throw a young QB into that. I don't think it'll end too well. And I've got their first 2 wins and only 2 wins of the season coming back-to-back in weeks 7 and 8 against the Jaguars and Jets, and they are going to lose out from there to the Titans, Bears, Rams, Dolphins again, Colts. They got their bye week, but then they lose the last 4 straight. Cardinals, Bills, Chargers, Bills. They go 1-5 in the division, only beating that Jets that one time. 2-15 overall, and I have them at 16th in the conference, last in the AFC, and fighting for that first overall pick come April. Moving up to 3rd in the division here, I've got the Buffalo Bills. So this could be a shocker to some of you. I just think their schedule's hard, and there are a lot of teams in this AFC that are better than them. They've got a good up front. They just don't have the wide receivers, in my opinion. It's really Josh Allen. We'll see what James Cook does. Maybe he can take some pressure off Josh Allen in that passing game, but I don't know. I have them winning right away, though, against the Cardinals, then losing to the Dolphins, beating the Jaguars, losing to the Ravens, beating the Texans. They lose back-to-back here to the Jets and then the Titans, but beat the Seahawks and then the Dolphins. So they go, 1-1 with the Dolphins, not too bad. Lose to the Colts and lose to the Chiefs. They go into their bye week with 5 wins and 6 losses at week 12. They come back again, a little streaky, but it's a little better of a stretch for them. They're going to lose to San Fran. They're going to beat the Rams, lose to the Lions, and then they have them winning out here to really try and fight for that playoff spot. They beat the Patriots, the Jets, and the Patriots again. Listen, I got them at 4-2 in the division, 9-8 overall. Don't count them out, though. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. I have them right now at 8th in the NFC, 8th in the AFC. But there are definitely some games that I think, that Titans game, they can probably win that. They might be able to sweep the Jets. Who knows? Depends on how everything goes. And some of these good teams, they might be able to beat the Colts too. Some of these good teams could go down with injuries. Makes it an easier game for the Bills. So who knows? But moving up to number 2nd in the division now, I have the New York Jets. They're going to start out hot with Aaron Rodgers after losing to the 49ers on Monday Night Football Week 1. They are going to win 5 in a row against the Titans, the Patriots, the Broncos, the Vikings, and the Bills. They're going to lose to the Steelers, Patriots, and Texans in their first little slide, but then win a couple more games to go into their bye week. They're going to beat the Cardinals and Colts, so that gives them 7 wins and 4 losses going into their bye week. They come out hot after the bye, winning 2 in a row to the Seahawks and Dolphins before losing to the Jaguars. They come back, beat the Rams, and then this is fighting for their division, but so are the Bills. They're fighting for that playoff spot. Bills win, and that'll set. You'll see this last game against the Dolphins is going to be crucial. I have the Dolphins winning that one, and that's really what's going to seal the Jets' fate here, as they're going to make the playoffs. They're going to be 7th seed, but they're not going to win the division because of that game. That's going to be must-watch TV, because I think that is a division game, a game for the division. I have them at 3-3 in the division, 10-7 overall, and like I said, 7th seeded in the AFC. Moving on to first in the division, we have the Miami Dolphins. They start out really hot, and I think they can do great this year. They have improved a lot, their team, and I think that's going to show right away. I have them going 5-0 to go into their bye week at week 6. They beat the Jaguars, Bills, Seahawks, Titans, and Patriots. Like, that's not an easy first couple weeks, too. It's definitely a bit harder, and with the NFL as it is now, every team's kind of getting on that same page. But they come out of their bye week to win 2 more, Colts and Cardinals. So they start out the season 7-0 before losing back-to-back games to the Bills and Rams. They're going to win back-to-back after that against the Raiders and Patriots. And here is where they kind of let up the division a little. They lose to the Green Bay Packers, they'll lose to the Jets, they'll lose to the Texans, and lose to the 49ers. That's probably their hardest stretch in the entire season. From that Green Bay game, week 13 to week 18, they've got a hard matchup every week. I think if they can survive that with pretty good odds, I think they're going to probably win the division, and they might even go pretty far in the playoffs. But week 17 and week 18, week 17 I have them beating the Browns, week 18, I have them beating the Jets, and I have the Dolphins at 11-6, 4-2 in their division. So like I said, 11-6, 10-7 for the Jets. That was a game for the division. And you look at the AFC, 10-7 is, the lowest record to get in to the playoffs. You had the Bills sitting on the outside at 9-8, that 8th seed. And the Dolphins will be that 4th seed in the playoffs. So that is it. Thanks for listening. Check back tomorrow for the NFC East. We got 4 days left. Thanks for listening. Peace.